Today's horoscope, Aquarius May 16, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. There's a lot of power in themes of communication, learning, sharing, and connecting in your life these days. However, decisions with these things are not easy to come by today, as much as you'd like them to be. Nevertheless, the day holds fine energy for positive experiences and connections once you put aside the frustrations of indecision. You might sense that you're growing and feeling more independent. Your personality shines. In truth, finding new ways to express yourself can be rewarding now, and a new channel can open as one closes. Embrace the mighty power of Jupiter. Jupiter, also known as our great benefic, amplifies everything that he touches. As he now resides in the distant skies of Gemini, we will find all air sign themes more prominent. When it comes to sex as a zodiac sign that likes options, and sometimes this leads to multiple partners. Seduction is very cerebral for Gemini, and from now until June 9, 2025, we, too, may find this more enticing than when Jupiter orbits in a different realm of the sky. Because of this, we and others may be able to talk our way into sizzling and sassy sexual experiences. You'll get plenty done today, even if it feels like you're constantly dealing with interruptions from people who have nothing but honest praise for you. You may experience an increase in perspective of some kind. It's especially important now to focus on a diet of healthy foods that nourish your mind as well as your body. Really limit the amount of processed food you eat. You may want to purge your home of unhealthy food sources that lie in wait for those weak moments. Ask your local organic grocer if there is a farmers club you can join, an economic way to have organic produce on a regular basis. You're sure to find that your heart is at home on this day. This vibration encourages you to keep a healthy balance among all the areas of your life. You might find that your work and responsibilities take a great deal of your time and energy. You may not have much left when you return home at night. If you have a family, especially one with children, this is a good day to do some restructuring so that you aren't tapped out for them. 2 days after the moon left your career sector, bringing the full moon to a close, and while the professional momentum this has created has taken on a life of its own, you haven't quite shaken off the work and life balance tension this might have created. This time it is not a clash between the sun and moon, and instead, between the sun and the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment. While the sun is working to make your home life the dominant side of life's fence, and Juno the professional side, without the emotional fog of war, with a chance to look at this objectively and in a win-slash-win way. The moon is still separating from its friendly aspect to Venus in your communication sector, and Mars, the warrior planet of the cosmos, in your relationship sector yesterday, as it connects with even more planets committed to keeping the communication lines open. Today's friendly aspect to Chiron, the planet of healing, is giving words the power to heal, just as Venus, the planet of love, is working to give your heart and your relationships a voice. Daily Planetary Overview. Today's cosmic energy invites you to pause, reflect, and take a deep breath of reassurance. As the Sun in grounded Taurus forms a harmonious sextile with the North Node in dreamy Pisces and a trine to the South Node in Virgo, the universe is gently nudging you to trust the direction of your journey. Even if you're not sure where the path is leading, you are exactly where you need to be. These astrological alignments offer a blend of spiritual wisdom, practical reflection, and emotional grounding, a rare and beautiful invitation to reconnect with both purpose and presence. Have you ever questioned whether you're on the right path? Maybe you've been feeling uncertain, wondering if your choices align with your greater purpose or if you're missing something crucial. That's a common feeling. Many of us wrestle with self-doubt when life feels quiet or when progress seems invisible. But today, the universe speaks softly through signs and synchronicities. You might receive a message in the form of a conversation that hits just the right note, a familiar song playing when you need comfort, or a random idea that suddenly feels like the missing piece of a puzzle you've been working on. If you've been waiting for confirmation, some form of spiritual alignment or small aha moment, it may come today, and not necessarily in grand, dramatic ways. It might be in the comfort of a peaceful moment, the clarity after a long walk, or the contentment that comes from being truly present. Look for those subtle nudges. They are reminders that you're evolving, that your growth is unfolding just as it should. This is also a beautiful day to indulge in simple pleasures. In a world that often rushes us from one task to the next, Taurus energy encourages us to slow down and savor. Think candlelit evenings, breakfast in bed, a warm cup of tea, or a quiet moment watching the sunrise. These aren't just luxuries, they're acts of self-care, ways of honoring your time and energy. You don't need to spend extravagantly to feel rich in spirit. Sometimes, the deepest joy comes from the smallest, most mindful experiences. Consider stepping away from screens and schedules today and reconnecting with nature. A walk through the countryside, time spent in a garden, or even just sitting under a tree can restore your sense of balance. The natural world has a way of putting things in perspective. It gently reminds us what really matters and helps our bodies and minds reset. This burst of inspiration and curiosity could make you feel like the world is wide open with possibilities, and it is. You might feel pulled toward new experiences, knowledge, or creative endeavors. Follow that urge. Whether it's picking up a new book, enrolling in a course, planning a trip, or simply asking more questions in daily conversations, stay open to learning. Sometimes, someone else's insight can shift your perspective in life-changing ways. That's the beauty of human connection. We're always learning from each other. This is a day for steady, heartfelt progress. Be intentional with your time, your words, and your energy. Let yourself enjoy the beauty of where you are, even if you're not yet where you want to be. Growth is happening. Trust that. Even on the quiet days, even in the stillness, your path is unfolding with purpose. So today, take a moment to reflect. What small signs have been showing up for you lately? Are there any shifts, internal or external, that hint you're on the right track? Share in the comments, or simply write it down for yourself. Your story, your journey, and your insights are valuable not only for you, but for others who may need a little hope right now. Remember, faith in the journey doesn't mean having all the answers. It means choosing to keep going anyway, with an open heart and a curious mind. And that is exactly where your power lies.